High school can present challenges for students for a variety of reasons: academics, the social scene, or problems at home, and some of those reasons are enough to make kids want to drop out. But there's a program called Gateway to College in Massachusetts that's providing students with an alternative path to that high school diploma while allowing them to get some college credit at the same time. Springfield Technical Community College has one such program, and Carolee McGrath sat down with program director Jennifer Sanchez and student Linda Fernandez to learn more.
The Gateway to College program is a non-traditional high school on the campus of STCC. There is a few in the state of Massachusetts. I believe we have the largest sites within a state. It's a national network. Gateway to College really serves students who have either dropped out or are on the verge of dropping out but still want to earn their high school diploma. So they come to the program and they're able to earn the high school diploma as well as earn college credits while they're there. So it is an amazing program if the student is ready to come back to school and is motivated to stay and continue to pursue higher education.
And what is the age range?
Sure. The age range is 16 to 20. They have to finish by the time they're 21 or 22 with an IEP. So when they come in and do the application process, we do ask that they bring in their transcripts so we can make sure that they qualify and that they can finish with us and earn their high school diploma.
So they have the diploma. It's not a GED program.
It's not a GED program. It's a high school diploma, and they're earning college credits while they're doing it. So that one class that they would be taking will count as a high school class, but also will be part of their college credits.
Which is awesome, right?
Yes,
if you
yes,
have a
it is.
prereq that you just really are not into, and then you can get it out of the way before you get into college. So Linda, tell me a little bit about your situation and your story and how you ended up at Gateway.
I came here from New York. I lived with my dad. I moved with him. Well, I was born here. Then I moved with my dad in 2009. I came back in 2013 because he passed away. So, and then by that time I was already a freshman. I was gonna be a freshman, and I started at Commerce, and then I didn't go to school a lot. So then my mom, we got involved with like DCF and stuff like that because I didn't go to school. So. By sophomore year, I tried to do better. Like I tried to go to school and stuff. And then like around March, I stopped going to school. And then I heard about Gateway, so I went. And then I started Gateway in September 2015. And I've been there ever since. And now I'm gonna graduate in June.
Okay, but this was, I mean, you had a lot of struggles and a lot of things, issues that you were dealing with. So school was probably like the last thing you wanted to think about, right?
Yeah, it was, and because I moved back from New York, so it was like different, and there was different people, and I didn't know anybody, so I didn't feel comfortable at Commerce, so I didn't go to school.
Right, and this is not, her situation is not uncommon.
It's not uncommon. A lot of our students come for a variety of reasons. Some are moving out of state, some are moving from one parent to another, some have faced bullying within their school. So we have a variety of students that come with different challenges, and I have to say it's always the personal challenges that kind of hold them back. Right. So that we hope that while they're at Gateway to College, they're in a different environment with a more flexible schedule, and I feel like that helps our students a lot. I feel like we're as supportive as possible. They do have access to us 24/7, and we're happy to be there for them. We understand that life happens, and we're just happy when they can go across the stage and we can get them that high school diploma. So they're amazing stories, and each one of them has a very unique story.
And it's really exciting. Had you not heard about Gateway, where do you think you'd be today?
I don't know, honestly. I probably would not be in school or still be trying to finish at Commerce, but I don't know, honestly. Because for me, like, it just wasn't the place for me. Like, I didn't feel like they helped me out and stuff, like, because I was behind. And so I just don't feel like they, because, like, it's on my part too, but, like, I don't feel like they like motivated me and stuff. So, but I feel like Gateway, they helped me, and they asked me like, what can we do so you can get up in the morning, or so you can do your work, and stuff like that. So.
And speaking of getting up in the morning, you have a new baby. So,
yes, I do.
So you're up at night, early in the morning. Yes. So this is also an additional great part of your life with this baby girl, but a challenge as well. How is that working out for you?
Well, my mother-in-law, she stays with her, so thank you to her for that. I go to school it used to be from 8, but I finished one of my online classes, so I only go for like from 11 to 12. And then I'll like stay after class so I can do my homework and catch up on stuff. And then I just go home to my daughter.
Babies always make you more motivated. You work quicker. I think I've learned that as a woman. Once I started having kids, you're a lot more efficient. So what do you want to be once you graduate? You're going to have some college credits out of the way, right? How many college credits is she going to have?
I believe about 32. It's in the 30s
Which is
somewhere after this
absolutely
semester.
fantastic, because it takes, 60 to 64 to get their associates. So a lot of our students earn a lot of, and she has a lot more than most of our students. I think on average she'll earn maybe 20 with our program. But in her case, she's been amazing while she's been there. So she's earned a lot of credits along the way.
And so now you'll reapply to STIC maybe to get your associate's degree.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
I want to do early childhood education. So I want to be like a preschool teacher or kindergarten, like with little kids.
So this is really exciting. So and the possibilities are endless, right? At STIC, I mean, a nursing program. You've got all these business things going on, sciences. What kinds of, have kids moved on to now 4-year schools after this?
Yes, I believe last year we had our first student that had moved on to a 4-year university, Fernando Rosa. When we had Camilla Reed this last year that went, I believe it's Framingham. I always get it wrong, but she has also gone to 4 years. So it's amazing. They stay in touch with us. They let us know what's going on. So it's nice to have them visit the office and just come back to us, but they always share. And so congratulations to my folks out there that continued on. We've had a few that have gone on to the Army or Marines, and they always come back, and we have pictures all over the office. So it's just really rewarding to know that they're doing something positive and just, contributing in that way.
And currently it's available to Springfield and Agawam.
On referrals.
On referrals.
Yep, Springfield students can apply. They do need Springfield Public Schools approval, so we have a very thorough application process. But Agawam can apply by referral, so the district has to refer them to the
Will this
program.
expand, though? I'm sure there's kids in other communities that could use a program like
Absolutely.
this.
We are looking to expand possibly in the next year to surrounding cities and towns. Currently the one in Holyoke, so hello to the Holyoke folks out there, amazing program as well. They do have memorandums with other cities and towns that we're not yet servicing, but we are looking forward to doing so soon.
Okay, so Linda, to a student who has dropped out or is thinking of dropping out, or maybe a new freshman who's just overwhelmed by what's happening in high school, what is your advice?
I would tell them to not give up on school. Like it gets hard, but school is important. So I would tell them to just definitely look for another alternative.